Right, hang down, just holding your elbows, let the upper body hang down. If this is not comfortable for you with high blood pressure, just see if you can just lengthen through the spine for a moment. Good. Okay. And then from here, walking yourself forward, coming into a plank position. So from here, fingers out to the side, find your plank position. If this is challenging, bring your knees down and just still feel the engagement in your core. So you're pressing into the hands and not collapsing in the shoulders. You lift up through the chest, opening the heart forward. And then if you're in your plank, start to squeeze your glutes and imagine your thighs lift up. So you're not lifting the hips up and then pushing the shoulders back behind your wrist. Your shoulders are over your wrist. If you have a mirror at home, maybe use it. So maybe see if you can even film yourself. I know that's really challenging. I've noticed that in myself, so you really feel a bit self-conscious, but it does help a lot. So lift the thighs up, squeeze the glutes, draw the heels backwards. Hold it here for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and slowly bring your knees down. Now let's sit back onto your heels just for a moment. You've done good work. Relax nicely on the floor. Maybe reach the arms forward or bend them at the elbow and give yourself a little shake with the hips side to side. Good. Take a breath in and breathe out. Coming back onto your hands and knees when you're ready. Good. We're going to come into, oops, it's like puzzle on my mat. Ooh. Didn't go away. Don't know where that came from. Okay. From here, we're going to come into, move my mat slightly so you can see me a bit better. There we go. That's better. So from here, we're going to come into movement on our arms. So you can do this on your knees, or you can do it in plank position. We want to try and just focus on the core here. So we're going to move. Right hand taps left shoulder, and you're going to shift the weight. Breathing in, exhale. Left hand taps left shoulder. If you're feeling strong, you can lift up the knees and then see if you can do this without wriggling the hips over to the side too much. So let's do 2 sets of 8. Here we go, either with the knees down. So we go. Tap 1 and tap 2. Make it slow so you really notice what goes on in the core, the shifting of weight. 3 and 4. Next wall with my legs straight. And 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Well done. Bring the knees back down for a moment. Sit on your toes, toe stretch. Walk your hands back towards your thighs. Really make sure you're spreading those toes for a moment. Good. From here, reach the arms back up towards the ceiling, interlace the hands one more time and lift up through the arms, bring the belly button in. So the more nice stretches you do through the arms and the shoulders, the more open they'll get, I hope. Breathing in. And then releasing the arms down. Still in the toe stretch. Interlace the hands behind your back. Lift the chest, draw the chin to chest and move your arms gently away from your buttocks. So again, just stretch in the shoulders, just gentle. Good. Or you can just reach the arms back. Good. Lovely. And release the arms down. Good. Bring the hands down towards the floor. Untap the toes. Give them a little tap on. They do get better eventually from time to time. Okay. From here, taking just a little spread in the fingers again. And then from here, we're going to just take a little side stretch. Straightening out through your right leg. Turn your left leg in and reach up through the right arm. Take a breath in here, lift up through the hips, find that stretch, make sure the knee is not too far forward. So you want to keep the foot, knee and your hand in one line. If this is challenging, come onto your elbows so you can do the same thing here. And we're going to take little lifts through the hips. So again, working into the sides, we're going to lift up and lower. And 2 and lower. And 3 and lower. We're going to do this variation as well. 4 more, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let's change sides. I'm going to just turn around like this, so you don't have to see my back. For me again, lifting up through the arms. You can just turn over to the back. And here we go. 8 times 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Just aware that if you scratch your nose in a video, that's not really good. You know, that's sort of what I do in class, but not on a recorded video. But now I can't edit it anymore, so it's in. And I'm not going to start the video again. Sorry about that. Here we go. So from here, we're going to come back onto our hands and knees. And we're going to come into arm strength. So we're going to bring the arms slightly further forward. And then draw the hips forward so that they're in a sort of line with your shoulders and your knees, not collapsing down and not too high up. So just drawing in through the tailbone a little bit until you feel the core engage. From here, if you like, you can cross the legs behind your back, or you can just keep them down. Make sure that your knees are padded if it feels uncomfortable. You want to take a little gentle bend in the elbows, lengthening the chest forward, and then exhale, pushing the floor away. Let's do 5 more. Breathing in, lowering down, exhale, push away. And 4, lowering down, and push the floor away. And 3, engage the core, keep the chest open. And 2, and push away. And 1, push away. Now make a little bit of a change. Open the fingers out to the side. And again, bend the elbows just a little bit, and push away. Open the arms a bit wide, and bend, and push away. And 3, and push away. Elbows go out to the side. 4, and push away. And 5, and push away. And 6, push away. Last one, if you are ready for this, bringing your fingers facing forward again. This time, your elbows bend backwards again. Push away. Last 5, and push away. And 4, and push away. And 3, and push away. And 2, and push away. Last one. 1. Well done. Bring the hips back. Open your knees quite wide. And then stretch out through the arms. A nice little stretch. Arms come forward. Good. And hips go back. Take a breath in. And breathe out through the mouth. Well done. And then roll yourself back up. Coming back into a tabletop position. And then from here, sitting back onto one side, bringing your legs out in front of you, and then slowly rolling all the way down, or you can bend your knees and come lying down onto your back. Step your feet in, so feet are hip distance apart. Bring your hands behind your head and neck, interlace the fingers. Keep the elbows open so that you can see the elbows out of your peripheral vision, and then engaging the core, draw the navel slightly in. Take a breath in to prepare. And then on the exhale, just slowly rolling yourself up, keeping the chin away from the chest so it doesn't crunch, and keeping the neck nice and long. So you're focusing on drawing the ribs down towards your hip bones. Breathing in, take a little lowering down, just the tip of the shoulder blades, the top of the shoulder blades, and then rolling back up. Breathing in, slowly down, exhaling, rolling out. What you want to avoid is just collapsing down and then arching into your back. So you want to keep lengthening the tailbone away from you, drawing the navel in. Let's do 6 more. 6 and lower. And 5 and lower. And 4 and lower. You can do it. Nearly there. 3. Oh dear. 2. It's not getting any better. And last one. 1. Holding it here, good. Keep the neck nice and long. We're going to just breathe out through the mouth for 8 times. You're not going to bounce up and down. You're just going to breathe out like this. And 8, 7, I can't do it at the same time. 5, 4, 3, that's a bit weird. 2, 1, and then slowly roll back down. So hopefully the core is now a little bit stronger. Release the arms out to the side. Good. Bring the hands down to the floor, take a breath in, and then exhale, lift up your right leg, lift up your left leg, bring the knees together. Bring the hands back behind your head and neck, interlace the hands, breathing in. On the exhale, lift your elbows straight towards the knees. Good, we're going to start to adjust, lengthen the left leg away from you at 45 degrees. Pulses up to the right knee for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, change, right leg lengthen, last 8, 8 and 7, keep the neck long, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, well done. Bring the knees back into the chest, hold the knees for a moment, drawing them in, and then take little circles with the knees, so just rotating knees out to the side and back in, and out to the side, back in, and out, back in, change direction, going forward, out to the side, back in, and out to the side, back in, last 2 rounds. Moving into the hips. Well done. Now we're going to come to our nice, beautiful twist. Bring the hands back behind your head. Keep the shoulders nice and open. Just start to lengthen your left leg away at 45 degrees. Feel the core engage. And what we don't want to do is just want to bring the elbow in. So we want to keep the shoulders nice and open. Just imagine that your left collarbone wants to come up towards the knee. We're going to do just 8 of those. 8. And then right collarbone reaches towards your left knee, but don't bring the knee in too close. 7. Nice and slow. 6. And 5. Breathe out. Keep the shoulders open. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Well, bring the knees back into the chest. Hopefully your core is getting nice and warm. Step the left foot down. Bring the right knee into tabletop. Left hand onto your right thigh. And you're going to press the thigh against you and the left hand against the thigh. So traction. Right arm against the floor. Roll the shoulder down. Take a breath in. And we're just going to hold it for the count of 8. Here we go. Press against the thigh. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. This all goes in. 6, 4, 4, 3. Sorry, 2. And 1. Well done. Bring the right foot down. Change hands. Left hand out to the side. Right hand on top of the left thigh. And then again, press against each other, tractioning the thigh. 8, 7, 6. Really feeling that engagement. 4, 5. Forgot it. 3, 2. Terrible counting. And 1. Oh dear. Stepping that left foot down. Good. And then bring the feet a little bit wider. Bring the arms up over the head. And then just dropping the knees nice and smoothly side to side with the arms reaching up. Little stretchy again. Beautiful. And then from here, coming back to center, lengthen your legs away from you. And arms just into a sort of wide shape. So arms are nice and wide. We're going to touch your left leg to the right hand. Take a breath in. On the exhale, you're going to reach up to the leg. Breathing in, coming slowly down. Exhale, left hand reaches up to the right leg. Breathing slowly, coming down. Exhale, hand to left leg. And lowering down. And right hand, like right leg, left hand. 4 more on your own time. Breathing in. Change the chest. If it's difficult with the head, you can also just do it reaching up just to the leg. Last 2, lift and lower. Last 1, lift and lowering back down. Bring the arms a little bit lower. Lift up your right leg. We're going to do leg circles in the direction. So slowly lowering down. Exhale. Inhaling out to the side. And 2. Lowering down. Out to the side, keeping the hips nice and steady, and 3, and out to the side, and 4, and lifting up, change direction, your movement, 1, and lift, and 2, and lift, and 3, make the circles smaller if you feel the hip is clicking, 2, and 1, and then bending the knee into the chest, give your knee a little hug here, squeezing it in, and then stepping the leg down and sliding it away from you. Lift up through the left leg, little circles, and 1, and lift up, and 2, and lift, keep lifting up and away from the leg, 3, and 4, try and keep the shoulders on the floor, last 4 rounds, 1, and 2, hips stay steady and belly in, 3 and 4. Well done, good. Bend the knee into the chest, give it a squeeze into the heart. Well done. And then lengthen the leg away from you, give the legs a little shake. And then stepping the feet in for glute bridges, take a breath in. Exhale, rolling the hips up towards the ceiling. Good, and now keeping your hands onto your hip bones, so the elbows are lifted up from the floor. This is so that you notice if your hips collapse into one side. And we're going to take a breath in.